Just as it has always been, when our memories of the ancient world fade into twilight, a new era dawns to fill the void, an unfamiliar path with a pulse of its own, a tempo not dictated by the labor of men, but accelerated by the rhythm of machines, launching the world into an age of bold innovation. From this cauldron of steel and sweat, a vision of prosperity emerged. Harnessing the untold power of the elements, turning night into day. Creating new designs that brought the world stage to the masses. And providing an experience that many had never imagined. The advent of mechanized warfare brought devastation like none the world had ever seen. Providing a window of opportunity for some to dictate conformity as regimes spread their ideologies with a heavy hand. Inciting the world to the brink of war. And yet, some chose a different path, and through their vision brought unique perspectives to the world. As singular proponents of free thinking remained, striving for peace in their endeavors to unlock the secrets of the universe, some of which would fill our hearts with fear and regret. And as this progress unfolds, the finite nature of our world becomes clear. Our survival, the survival of all the world's peoples, depends on our ability to coexist in peace. But this peace is tenuous. Although mankind will always look onward, yearning for more, searching for new boundaries, only to break through them, with the understanding that this world is one in which we all share, comes the responsibility of knowing that the decisions you make today will have a lasting impact on the generations of tomorrow.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Boraki here and welcome back to Throwback Thursday. Today, as you might have seen, we are going to be playing Civilization 5. Arguably one of my top 5 just one more turn type of games. So we got I think Civ 5 is in the top 3 actually. Then there's Civilization 4, which I really liked as well. I can't remember the last one. But anyways. The other one is Humankind. I know that one's a little bit debated by a bunch of people, but that's just my opinion. Is it goes like Civ 5 is like 1 or 2, Civ 4, Civ 3. And that Humankind one. I'm not that big of a fan of Civilization 6, but it's okay. I have not tried Civilization 7 due to a bunch of factors, like it's way too damn expensive for one. It's like, what, $70 for the basic? Then there's it's been kind of buggy. I did find it interesting for the they go on the route of humankind, in the sense of you get to choose different cultures, different nations and stuff as you progress through time. That I find kind of cool, and it's also rooted in history, so to speak. Like in Beyond, in Humankind, you start as like little nomads and stuff, and you can go into the early ancient era of like Egyptians, Phoenicians, stuff like that. And you go on to you can keep your current nation or upgrade to a different one, like Romans or Vikings, stuff like that. I find that fascinating. But yeah, history is kind of like that. But anyways, we are playing Civilization 5, Brave New World. I've got... I think I have all the DLC. Because this game is actually really fun. Yeah, I think I got all the DLCs. There was a yeah, I think there was a sale at one point and I got all of them. But anyways, if you don't know what Civilization, the Civilization series by Sid Meier, it is a game or a series in which you take control of a nation, and you can set it to how late in the, or how early in the world you want to place your people, but you have to choose different world settings. Anyways, so you get to choose between so you get to choose between a bunch of people if you've got the DLC. So the last time I was playing this was 2025, and I was playing as Harold Bluetooth because I watched a what was that show? A derivative of Destination Truth. Expedition Unknown, where Josh Gates and his crew go to Denmark and Norway and stuff and find a bunch of abandoned Viking settlements, ancient settlements and stuff. Because some researchers over there discovered clues that led to Harold Bluetooth. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, modern day Bluetooth, you know, that symbol, the Bluetooth symbol, yeah, that symbol, that is literally Harold Bluetooth's initials. If we go back into here, Herald the Bluetooth. So, yeah. So the Nordic H and the Nordic B combined make Bluetooth. And I thought that was really fascinating. Anyways, got off track. So Civilization 5 is the 5th in the series, and I've done a Civilization 3 Throwback Thursday thing. That one I played a lot of as a kid. But you... the Sid Meier's... Meier? I forget how to pronounce his name correctly. Civilization series, as I said, you take control of a nation and you have to defend against the world. In Civilization 5, sometimes the world in this game fights back in terms of like barbarians and stuff. In Civ 6, the world literally fights back in the way of like flooding and hurricanes, volcanoes, droughts, stuff like that. It's kind of fun. But yeah, you have to create a civilization that will stand the test of time, as it says in the description of pretty much every one of these civilization games. You have to fight off against let's go with her Bluetooth. So you can advanced setup. You can choose how many civilizations you fight against, depending on the the type of map. Sorry, the size of the map will determine how many players can play. So with a tiny one, you have 4 players with 8 city-states, with a total of 12 so-called nations, quote-unquote, to fight against. And then huge, you get 12 with 24. City-states are individual cities, but they count as nations because they just do. It's kind of hard to describe city-states. Think of the Vatican. The Vatican is like a city-state. It's got its own rules and laws, but it is within Italy. But it is its own separate kind of government type of thing. Sort of like that. And you've got several different types of city-states. You got militaristic ones, economic ones, religious ones, etc., etc. And you've got several different ones to find. I think the Vatican is one. There was one from the Philippines that I don't remember what it was. Singapore, maybe? I don't know. Anyways. So yeah. In Civilization 5, you can also try scenarios of a bunch of different ones, like conquest of the world, American Civil War, semi-invasion of Korea, wonders of the ancient world, Viking destiny, stuff like that. If you click on play now, Sorry, I'm going all over the place. I'm just excited to play this game again. If you click play now, it'll choose the default settings or the settings that you previously used to play if you've played it before. And if you hover over it, it'll show you what settings you're going to be playing with. I'm Denmark in the map of tiny islands that is small size, king difficulty, so you got all the way up to deity. King difficulty is the AI players receive small advantages to prove their play. For this one, I'm just gonna go with probably Warlord. And so if you click Advanced Setup, you can choose like difficulty, game era. You can choose to be in the information era, classical era. You can also choose how old the Earth is. So if you say, oh, the Earth is like 4 billion years old, there'll be a few more fertile lands. Yeah, and then normal amount of rainfall, sea level rise. Yeah. Right here is your victory type. So I don't remember from the first two Civilization games because it's been a very long time since I played them. But in all the other Civilization games, time victory is if you have enough points and you get to the date, the year of, I think it's 2050. So if you get to 2050 and you have the leading score, you automatically win if it's timed. Science victory is researching all the research you can get and researching or building some sort of science project. Same for cultural. I think you have to have your culture span the entire globe. Domination is just a conquest of the entire world under your banner. Diplomatic, it's kind of like the UN or sci-fi movie or sci-fi shows and stuff that say the Earth is under one government type of thing. So that's kind of what diplomatic is you get everybody that's left alive when the UN gets created say that they're not going to fight any more wars and they're going to cooperate. Anyways, advanced game options. You got the game will end when max turns is reached. Policy saving, complete kills. That one's actually kind of interesting. In order to be eliminated from the game, a player must have all of his cities and units destroyed. So then you got new random seed. Each time the game is loaded, the random number seed is regenerated. That means if you attack after loading, you might get a different result from the first time you played. That's kind of fun. No ancient ruins, no barbarians, random personalities. So you can have... there's a running funny thing in this game where it was a coding error, I think, or something, but in the early days of civilization, in order to achieve peace, Gandhi, of all, it's quite a funny story, will start nuking everybody. So Gandhi with nukes. It's quite funny. Anyways, we're just gonna keep it here. Let's go with Attila, Caesar, Boudica, England, and I think it's Lincoln or Washington. Yeah, it's Washington. One of the civilization games, I cannot remember which one it is for the life of me, allows you to pick between some of the civilization leaders have multiple. So like, say you're playing America in one of them, and you choose Washington, there can be an AI that will be playing as Lincoln. I think it's a civilization game, or it could be a completely different game, like Humankind or Civ 4. Like, I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna start.
Honor and glory be yours, Harald Bluetooth Gormson, mighty heir of King Gorm the Old and Tyra Danibod. Not only were you victorious on the battlefield against the armies of Norway, you also completed massive construction projects across the land, numerous ring fortresses to protect the populace from invasion and eternal strife. You successfully drove off waves of German settlers in 983 AD and sheltered your kingdom from unwanted foreign influence. Stalwart Viking, the time for greatness is upon you once more. You are called to rise up and lead your people to renewed power and triumph. Will you make the world shudder once more at the very thought of your great armies of Northmen? Will you let the Viking battle cry ring out across the crashing waves? Will you build a civilization to stand the test of time?
So, all civilizations have a unique civilization buff. So the Vikings get embarked units have +1 movement and pay just 1 movement point to move from the sea to land. Melee units pay no movement point. So that's cool. America gets something else. I don't remember if it was this game or Civilization 4 where the loading screen will have your leader animated. Yeah. And all civilizations get a unique unit or two. I think each civilization gets at least 1 unique unit and a building, or 2 unique units. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we have started. Right next to some wine. That's not bad. Warriors, let's go explore. Ooh, ancient. We got some ancient ruins. We got stone and incense. And off the coast, we got some fish. It's not too bad of a place to do it. And we got wheat. Yeah. My gut tells me I should put it on the grasslands for extra defense, or the hills here, but Copenhagen. Alright, get ourselves a worker. Choose ourselves some research. I think that needs a quarry, so we need masonry. Calendar. Sailing. Calendar. We don't have any animals nearby, so we could probably do without that. But it also reveals horses, so let's do that. Oh, more ancient ruins. Nice. 20 culture. Sweet. Next turn we can adopt a policy. In your social policies, you get to choose between, I think, in the base game it's tradition, liberty, honor, piety, patronage, rationalism, exploration, and commerce. I think. And then these two are added later for different DLCs. Tradition allows you to grow faster and allows you to work or have buildings, better production going towards wonders and 1 happiness for every 10 citizens in your city. It's not too bad. Liberty lets you expand more. This one is your military, and this one is your religion. I'm gonna do this one.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth apple.
Hey, horses. I'd say that one was worth it then. Let's go with... yeah. Alright. Now we just need a worker to build a road over to there. And then possibly get a settler to... probably settle right on top of it, because that is actually a pretty good area. Got a lot of wine around here. 1, 2, 3, 4 wine spots. More ancient ruins. We cannot get to it until we get... oh, hello. Who was this? Brussels. First empire they have met is us, so they give us 30 gold. Alright. Cool. One good thing about being decent friends with city-states is they give you extra points and extra votes for when global vote things happen. Like the League of Nations, the UN, and whatnot.
But not its mineral rights.
Alright. Copenhagen has grown. Hey, cool. We can get a worker. So if we do this one, the next time we get a cultural expansion, we can get settlers. Or we can get a worker right now. I'm going to do this because I want to go for the settler. Well, that boosted our worker up. Let's go ahead and put a mine. Actually, choose a production. Let's get a scout. Why aren't you moving? Oh, that's because it... yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there's another city-state right down there. How far does sailing? So we get optics to compass. Oh, sailing. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. So what I did was just pressed shift and clicked on that, and it gives you a queue of research. Alright, scout. Go do the job that the warriors are doing. And warriors, you can go guard the city. Build a monument. Got cows.
How happy are those?
We got more wine. We're gonna be wine rich. Sweet. So the wine is a luxury item which makes our people happy once we can put a building on it. I forget what. I think it's a winery. I don't know. Anyways. I think we've explored pretty much all of our... Yeah, we've explored all of our tiny island. So I think that's the tip. Worker, go over here. Next. Give us a farm. Alright. We are second place for the number of research that we've done. Alright. So we're tied for second place.
Charlie Clay, say to him that passionately.
Alright, once these guys are done. Ooh. Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Gain 100 gold each time a great person is expended. Each source of marble or stone worked by the city produces 2 gold. Or improvement construction speed increased by 25% and 2 workers appear. "26 turns each." Let's go with that. Alright, we have scouted. Let's go you guys alert until we get sailing, then we can island hop. Alright, I think we've got the... We don't have the calendar yet, but we do have quarry. Looks like in 2 turns we'll be able to get that settler. Let's do some trading. Alright, let's get that settler up and running. And we'll move you right there. We don't have any barbarians on our shores.
He who commands the sea.
Sweet. Allows establishing of another trade route. So now we can get some boats. So I'm gonna preemptively do that. I think it's, yeah. Optics, calendar, writing, archery, trapping. There. Okay. Oh. Did I put? Okay, yeah, we did put horseback riding. It's gonna be a little bit before we can actually utilize those horses. Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Alright, what do we need? Let's go with the granary first. Granary. Yeah, granary. No I. Alright, once we can get the wheel, we can connect our two cities. I almost got a caravan. Sweet. Establish a trade route with Brussels, please. So our caravan will be doing a trade route for a while, and they'll generate some gold. Sometimes they'll generate culture, sometimes they'll generate faith, or they'll do all three, depending on where you go. Okay. Pyramids or the mausoleum? Let's do the mausoleum, see if we can do the pyramids later. Hopefully no one steals it from us. Alright, as soon as optics are done, we can get our scouts exploring that other island over there. And there. Alright, so we are near the North Pole.
He made an instrument to know if the moon shine at full or no.
Samuel Butler.
The king's
Yeah, we're in the
is
classical
greater
era.
than human.
Sweet. Anyways, yeah. So you can tell if we are where you're early game. You can tell sort of where you are in the world just by if there's tundra and ice and stuff north of you, that means you're close to the North Pole. And if it's to the south of you, it's, yeah, South Pole. Alright. Don't have it. Oh, wait, we do have a river. We do have a wheat source there. And there. So we could do that. We can do fertility rights. 10% faster food growth rate. Fishing boats. Camps. +2 science with the city connection. I'm thinking either the Sun God, Sacred Waters, or probably let's go with that one. do some science once we get connected. Brussels seeks a new natural wonder. Copenhagen demands copper. Oh, we can get 2 trade routes. We are the richest in the world. Currently. Wait, we can say... allows land units to embark across water tiles. All units will... it's the compass? No? Really? Oh, they need to be in our territory. Okay.
So,
Calendar. Okay, now we can explore. Ooh. Creature foretells the arrival of great prophet. You have received 60 faith. Now we can get more workers. And... let's get a... Alright, what to do with you? What to do with you? Let's bring you back. I think we also need a dedicated seafaring unit.
the whole earth is the tomb of heroic men.
Nice. Little fun fact for y'all. I think it's Civ 4. The narrator, the voice actor who does the quotes and the narration at the beginning of the game was voiced by Leonard Nimoy. So, quite cool. Yeah, workboat. Writing.
He who destroys
Great
a good
library,
book kills reason
regular
itself.
library, allow embassies to establish on other countries, civilizations. Great library allows us to get a free tech, and provides a library in the city in which it is built. Contains 2 slots for great works of writing. Classical Stonehenge, Great Lighthouse. Okay, let's try a trireme. Well, this game is really fun. Once you grasp the concepts and some of the gameplay, it's actually quite a chill game. And if you wanted to really challenge yourself, you can go with the harder difficulties.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own.
And also some of the achievement challenges, like let's see, one of the achievements was to it's like there was an achievement where you only play as one, like you only have one city. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. Maybe that achievement's gone. I don't know. One second. Okay, I found it. I had to look it up. It is one to rule them all. Beat the game on any difficulty setting with only one city. Alright, okay. Anyways, spacebar. Nope, it is enter. Some other games are spacebar. Okay. Get some fish. Lighthouse, pyramids, great library. Let's do library. Alright, let's bring it over here. Hey, we are connected with our borders. Now we just need a road to go from Copenhagen to Aarhus, whatever. Trapping
Even brute
the wheel. Sweet. Is it here? Check the farm. Sure. Get up there. Brussels seeks a great admiral. $200 faith is the chance for next great profit. Okay. You have met Ur. We're not the only ones. They are a maritime one. Cool. Let's go settler. And seeks investors, huh? Each gold gift will give 50% more influence. Sure, why not? Caravan, Brussels. Yeah, keep going. Pantheon founded, no longer friends with will. Cool. Furka. Cool. And they are where? Down there. Okay. Whoa, great general already. They are now protecting. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Brussels also seeks investors. Barbarian encampments all the way down there. Ooh. They want horses. No, sorry, they'll give me horses for wine. Sure. I have a lot of wine. I forget where that is. Hey. Cool. Cape Town. Economic overview. We have 8 wine and 4 wine and 4 incense. We're about to have a bit more wine. That would be okay. Start there and work your way to there. My people are not very happy, but we have a golden age. Each city found increased the culture cost by less than normal, or happiness. This is not occupied. Sure, do that one. We need to head down here, get some of this citrus and horses. There's some bananas. Oh, sorry, spices. Washington.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
Where are you at? Oh, you're right there. I wonder where your nation is. Alright, next turn we got the Great Library. Be right there.
Libraries are the...
Get a free tech. Let's go with bronze working.
Here, heck.
Cool. We can get a cargo ship. Sure. Actually, no. I kind of want Great Lighthouse. Sweet. Alright. Just to there then. Oh, they've got spearmen already. There's no iron around. They've got iron. I don't see any iron in the vicinity at the moment. Ah, it's a plantation. That's the building. Okay. Plantation also gets the incense. Okay, okay. They've got gems.
Te saluto.
Caesar. Get us a library. Settler. Cows, deer. Let's wait on you. Don't really have a good spot for you yet. Natural wonder discovered. Sri Pada. Cool. I think Brussels. Yeah, Brussels wanted it. Nice. Golden Age ended. Ruins found. Yeah, finally some good news. Alright.
Is
Sure.
the following trade.
Discovered currency. To the Hun. We can do a farm there. Alright. It looks like I am out of time for today. There's a Attila. Some gold in them hills there. They have a really small place. Wow. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I really enjoy coming back to this game every so often and playing some of this game every once in a while. Very chill. Very, very chill. Alright. Well, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below if you've played this game, what your favorite civilization is, or who your favorite leader is. If you played any other ones, tell me which game is your favorite. Just some engagement would be nice. And if you want to see more of this game, let me know. Comment down below. And I will continue this one. If you don't, oh, that's fine too. But some engagement will help. That way I know I'm not just talking into the breeze. Alright. You can get this game on Steam for $30 US plus tax. Sometimes Humble Bundle will have a sale going on for all the DLC. Sometimes Steam will also have it. I think there's a Steam spring sale coming soon. Yeah, so spring Steam sale from March 19th to the 26th. So this game might go on sale then, and if you want to get it, that would be the greatest opportunity, because then you can get the DLC for cheap, or cheaper than usual. Because right now, as it stands, DLC. Let's go there. Buying all of the DLC, the complete bundle, is about around $50. So it might be on sale in a minute. So, yep. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.